each Friday we have Neal's Wood Floors to thank for our Dance Party Friday. Now, last time they were here, we talked about pre-finished flooring like our dance floor. And today we're actually going to talk about options for making your old floor look like new again. Joining us is George Olt from Neal's Wood Floors, a family business since 1976.
Desiree, nice to be here. Thank you for having us back.
Yeah, we're excited to have you back. We want to talk about giving our floors a makeover. And you're saying there's a lot of things that we should consider when doing that. What are some of the things we should be asking ourselves?
Well, typically a lot of the old floors can be refinished, and really we make the old floor look like it's brand new again. In our environment, really, it's to resand and to repolyurethane an existing floor. Neal's Wood Flooring has been doing it since 1976, as you mentioned. We now offer two ways to refinish the floor. One is the traditional way that we've done for the last 30 years,
right,
and we now offer a new dustless process as well.
Yeah, now tell us about this new process, because this is a big booming name, this dustless process. I hear this a lot. Now, what is that?
Well, dustless, in the traditional way that we've done for the last 30 years, every piece of equipment that we use has got a dust containment bag that's attached to it. And that bag typically gathers 40 to 50% of the dust that's generated.
And George, we're seeing pictures. Is that what that actually looks like?
In the dustless environment, we have a vacuum system that sits outside the house. The picture on the screen right now is of the dustless equipment. And we run hoses to the equipment inside the house, and then we attach the equipment to it. In the dustless version, we capture probably 80 to 90% of the dust generated by sanding it.
And you can literally transform a room. This is a before picture, right? This is someone's floor.
Yeah, this is a before picture. This is probably a 50 or 60-year-old house, had carpet on top of the floor for a number of years. If you can see in the picture, there's probably a number of stains that exist on the floor, and we were asked to come in and refinish the floor. This is the same floor, excuse me.
Wow.
We're about half done sanding it. You can see that most of the stains, if not all, have sanded out, and I think we have one more picture of the floor. This is the same floor again as we've applied the first coat of polyurethane. So you can see we've sanded it right down so the floor looks like it did probably 60 years ago.
And that is literally a major transformation, George. And I think a lot of us think about our flooring and there's damage done, you think it's irreversible, but not so much.
That is correct. Not so much. Not so much. And the refinishing process really helps bring it back to where it looks like brand new. When
you talk about the dustless process, what would you say would be the biggest difference between that and then the actual traditional method you were using?
In the dustless, really, the advantage to the homeowner is it's a much cleaner process, so the cleanup that's required when the job is finished is really minimized. A lot of people live in the house while we do the work, so again, it keeps the house in a much cleaner than we've done in the past. We do our best to keep the house in all ways as clean as possible, but dustless really has been a huge advantage for us. It's not dust-free, it's not perfect, but it really is 80 to 90% dust-free.
Well, 80 to 90% is a big thing there.
It's a lot better than it was, absolutely.
Yeah. Give yourself a pat on the back, George.
We do. We try hard to keep the house clean.
You did bring some before, you have some before and after pictures of some really wonderful work that you've done.
Yep.
So for folks that are interested in this type of method, walk us through what you brought.
Yeah, here's another example. This is a bedroom floor, and you can see on the outskirts of the room, there are some shadows. There probably was a carpet down for a long period of time. Again, they asked us to come in and refinish. I think the next picture, we're probably about half done sanding the room. You can see the new floor or the floor that's done. And this picture is the room when it's finished. So it looks, again, like it's brand new.
Now, let's talk about colors. I mean, can you transform, if you've had your floor stained like the one you have here on our Dance Party Friday, the flooring here, can you change the color if you want?
Absolutely. There's no problem in changing it. As a matter of fact, I brought some samples. There's a wide variety of colors that are available, really from light browns to reds to almost a black type color, which has actually become very fashionable lately. So you can resand the floors. You can put a dark color or a light color. If the floors were previously stained, you can sand the stain color off, change the color, or actually make it go back to natural. So, for example, the dance floor, if we wanted to make this a different color, we could sand it and refinish it with a stain and make it a different color.
Very good to know. My goodness. Now, let's talk about high traffic areas. If you have a lot of wear and tear on your flooring for, let's say, I don't know, your kitchen or your hallway, I would assume in my home, get the biggest wear and tear.
Absolutely.
Are you going in and just doing minor touch-ups? Can you do that, or do I have to have the entire kitchen done and the entire hallway done?
No, we call it actually a recoat. So and a lot of our customers, after a couple of years of wear, you're absolutely right, the kitchen, the hallway, where all the traffic is, starts to show some signs of wear. The family room, the living room maybe look fine. We come in and one day we recoat the floor, we kind of buff it, prep it, and then put another coat of polyurethane on the top surface, which brings the luster back to the floors. So it's a good way to periodically do it every couple of years, depending on the wear traffic, so that you don't have to go through the process of resanding back to bare wood and so on. We have many customers that call us every couple of years just to do the high traffic areas.
Wow, that's nice. All right, I like that. And let's talk about this special deal that you have for our Connecticut-style viewers.
We do.
Don't you just love everybody when we have guests that bring you a little something? Listen to this very nice deal for all of you watching. Right.
For all the Channel 8 viewers, and again for our customers, for the month of April, if you mention that you saw us on Connecticut Style, We'll do dustless sanding at no additional charge. It typically is a little higher process, a little bit higher expense than the traditional method, but we'll do it. You mentioned the Connecticut styles. We offer free, no-charge estimates, so when you call up for an estimate, just mention you saw us on Connecticut styles, and we'll do the dustless at no extra charge.
Oh, my goodness. You have some women and men at home really excited here, George. High five. Thank you so very much, sir. You're the best.
Thank you.
Let's put the information on the screen, folks. If you'd like to get in touch with Neal's Wood Floors, they're located in Branford. The information is, of course, on your screen, or just come to our website, WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style, and we'll have the link. And if you need proof, it's right here on this Dance Party Friday. Take a peek at our floor. It looks fabulous, if I do say so myself.
Thank you, Desiree.
George, thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, don't go anywhere. We're all going to have some fun. It is a Dance Party Friday. That's right. It's all about jazzercise. You got to stick around for that one.
I will.
George, you will?